Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's Explicit back here with another continuation of my Claw Druid build. So we left off right before I hit 80. I was up till pretty late in the morning. But we're finally online, and we're going to make a few more tweaks once we hit 80. I did log in a few minutes ago on my other druid, my Lightning Storm druid, just to look at some of the gear that was equipped on him. And I don't know if Tempest Roar is going to work for this build. It's cool that Storm skills are now Werewolf skills, if I choose to use that. The reason being is because I am running Storm Strike, and that's going to give, in conjunction with Mad Wolf's Glee, it's going to give some extra ranks to Storm Strike, but then I lose it by replacing Harley Quinn. So I don't think I'm actually going to be running Mad Wolf's Glee at all, and Tempest Roar. It would be nice though, because I could incorporate Cyclone Armor if I needed. It would give more ranks to Hurricane, but I'm not really using Hurricane for the damage output. It's just to constantly slow damage reduction from the enemy's hit. But then also with Paingorger's Gauntlets, it's just getting anybody in my vicinity procced by a non-basic skill. So when I hit them with that basic, I can deal that extra 200% multiplicative damage. Things that we are going to do is this chest piece, I believe, is going to be better than what I'm currently using. The willpower is going to scale my attack. The total armor is going to be nice. Anybody that's ran a wolf build knows, compared to the werebear, it's squishier. So you need more damage reduction, more armor. Currently, I'm running an infinite bulwark variant, so it's not as noticeable. But I know in the higher tiers, they're just going to one-shot that barrier. So, we're going to play around with that. I do like having the Earthen Bulwark for 6 seconds. So I don't know, or an additional 6 seconds, excuse me. So that makes it at a 9-second. I swing a couple times, and then my Nature's Fury is going to get it back, because I will be running this aspect as well. And that's basically permanently giving me my Earthen Bulwark. I'm running it with Tibalt's Will still. I will be replacing that with this one when I hit 80. It's 1.5% damage less. However, it's 4% increased on the aspect. But the main reason that I want to throw that on is because of the extra damage reduction from close enemies. I will be thinking heavily about running Flicker Step. I tested it in the training grounds, and man, it's amazing being able to have your ultimate back before your ultimate's even finished. And if, like, currently I have it set, actually I need to change that back. When I hit 80, I'll probably put it on this to make my ultimate last longer. But if I can get my ultimate cooldown just from Flicker Step, and I can reduce this, I will put it, keep it on Pack Leader. I like being able to spam the Poison Creeper for the immobilization and guaranteeing that I'm going to, do it in a group of enemies. So that way all of them are going to be poisoned. And when at least 3 people are poisoned with the build that I'm currently doing, which a lot of Druid builds are using this, is Heightened Malice. So that's a constant buff to my damage. And then we also poison enemies with critical strikes with werewolf skills. But that's only on one person. So, yeah. Basically, Poison Creeper is going to help just keep everybody poisoned. And because it's only werewolf skills, people hit by my Cataclysm currently are not going to be poisoned. I could switch that by putting on Tempest Roar here. Storm skills are now werewolf skills, and Cataclysm is the storm skill listed. So that would make it to when I do, hit them with Cataclysm, it's going to immediately poison everybody. The downside to that, again, Harley Quinn Crest, I just really enjoy the cooldown reduction and the damage reduction. The all stats is nice as well. The max life helps. The resource generation does nothing for our build, but the main thing is the +4 ranks to all skills, let's be honest. It's just giving me faster cooldown, more damage, and I'm able to spec in, 5 out of 5 on a lot of my skills by only putting 1 point into it, so that helps. So if we run this chess piece, I probably will put Nature's symbiotic aspect. What is it? Yeah, the symbiotic aspect. I'll throw that on this chess piece. I just feel like this chess piece is going to be better because the lightning damage is only happening, on my lucky hits 30% of the time. My lucky hit proc on Storm right now is like 57% before additive bonuses, and then you have to figure in only 30% of that time it actually procs a lightning bolt. So I just feel like the willpower, the armor, DR from close, that's going to be helpful. I do have a better great staff for the crone. I'm not concerned with this aspect being lower. Obviously the one I currently have equipped is at 144%, and then I'm going to be dropping that to 129%, but from my understanding it's only the storm strike that is hitting for that extra damage, and that's just an add-on because claw is already, I have my claw I believe at 18. Yeah, so I'm not really too concerned about my storm strike not hitting as hard. The storm strike is just giving me a damage reduction. It has a chance to immobilize them, and then 50% chance to make them vulnerable. And the reason I like them being immobilized or vulnerable is that's when this bad omen can kick in for that 30% chance to hit them with a lightning bolt. I will probably take this off. It's just a multiplicative damage to the lightning bolts, but most things are dying besides like the butcher, who when I fought him he was like 23 levels up on me. It took me a long time to kill him. I had to run away from Son of Malphus at one point. It was just taking too long, but I think I've gotten my build up to the point I can finally be able to kill them, and then eventually we'll get to the point where we can just hopefully one-shot them. I mean, it won't be a true one-shot, but it would definitely be a lot faster than a 5-minute fight. So these 3 points, this point can actually just go away. I'm not really concerned with a random lightning bolt every 14 seconds. I really don't have anything to put it in at the moment. Because for now my resistances are good. Once I switch out all my gear, I'll probably have to put some points into this Ancestral Fortitude for some more non-physical damage reduction, or non-physical resistance. Currently I'm sitting pretty well, but I will have it all capped out through the Paragon Board, and again when we hit 80 we switch out some of this gear. I have a better Pain Gorger's gauntlets. It's just all around a better one. So it's not great on the crit chance. The attack speed obviously could be better, but I'm pretty happy with all my other rolls. And then we might bring in this ring, the unique ring. The main part is being able to pull everybody in. That's kind of cool. The ultimate cooldown is going to be good. But the last sentence, the damage is increased by 1% multiplicative per 1 point of willpower you have. And currently I'm only at 546 willpower. However, I have a long way to go on this Paragon board. Like, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get to at least 2 more boards with the points I have remaining once I hit level 100. So, but yeah, that's a rundown of where we were, where we're at. All this gear is going to be flip-flopped as soon as I hit 80, which should be done in the first vault. Oh, I did have this on my Lightning Storm Druid also. And I'm thinking about it because in Venom, even though it's not a +3, still having the +2. So the way I see it is with Flicker Step, having the ultimate skill cooldown with this ring, I won't need what's on my current amulet. My current amulet has Storm skill cooldown reduction, which helps 2 of my skills. Currently it's helping Cataclysm, my ultimate, and it's also helping my Hurricane. but the ranks 2 in Venom are going to just give me a higher multiplicative crit damage increase. And I believe, yeah, so that's going to bring it up to 50. And if I find an amulet that has +2 and I upgrade it to +3, that'll be at 60% multiplicative. So we have a lot of multipliers on this build. I'm running Moonrise for that 120% multiplicative damage increase. The Ring of Adaptability, and that's a 48% multiplicative increase. If I can find one that's at 80, which I used to have a bunch of them, but this is my 7th seasonal character. I deleted a whole bunch of aspects I thought I would never use, and I kind of regret getting rid of a max rolled one, but that can be even higher. We already have a max roll of the 200% multiplicative increase, so there's a lot of multipliers in this build. You combine all that with Tibalt's Will, it's just a lot of multipliers on top of multipliers, and that's what's going to get us our biggest damage output, I believe. I will sacrifice this basic skill, gaining 30% attack speed, if the damage is right, and I can one-shot the elites, and everybody that's marked also gets deleted. I won't need attack speed, right? The way I see it is attack speed is only going to be good for those targets that can survive the first 2 or 3 seconds. And anything that's surviving that is going to be, you know, a level 154 Son of Malphus or a level 154 Butcher. So I'm not really too concerned with that either. But yeah, as soon as we hit 80, we have a bunch of stuff. And then I have another aspect, I believe. Yeah, this is a max rolled symbiotic that I'm going to throw on my chest piece. So we can throw that on. And then we play around with the spirit boons. We can play around with the skill tree. I did some testing with Bestial Rampage. Having that extra, you know, attack speed is awesome. But again, what I'm going for is I want things to die in 1 to 2 hits. So the attack speed is going to be insignificant for the way I'm going for this build. I don't want to hit somebody 30 times in 10 seconds. I want to hit them twice in 1 second. And I want them to die. Anyway, that's my goal. So let's hit 80. This is probably fine. We were making quick work of 50s and higher yesterday. I'll try not to talk as much. I just wanted to give a rundown of the build, what I'm trying to get, what I'm going for, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. I did want to mention real quick before I get too far into it, I did replace my trample with Bloodhound for some more attack speed, because I didn't really need trample when I have permanent earthen bulwark. So, and that is because of the Nature's Fury. See, I just want things to melt. I don't care about my attack speed. If they just die in 1 hit, it's fine. For some extra XP. stuff. Probably just go ahead and throw a better glove and great staff on now. The other stuff I gotta kind of test. And in the higher tier, when I get to the level 100s, 90s and up, I will probably require some more defense, so having the Juggernaut aspect won't be too bad. Alright, we'll go back through all that stuff now. So I have more of these Juggernaut aspects that are maxed, so I'm not worried about replacing this one. So by doing this switch, I lose resistances for sure, and I'm also losing 6 seconds on my bulwark. And we can bring this ring in. I'm still iffy on this ring. I don't know if I want it, but we'll see. And we can wait on that. Where are my resistances now? So I need some fire and lightning. And I'll probably get rid of that shadow. Fire, lightning, and poison. You know what, in case I don't like this ring, I want to make it to where both of my rings are the fire. So I can swap in the middle of running and not have to worry about it. So that puts our resistances still kind of shitty on the cold and the shadow. So I think we will have to take some points out of here. Throw them into our resistances. Slightly better. Through the Paragon Board we can get more and then undo those changes, but I like that for now. I promise not to be in here long. I know this part can kind of be boring depending on the type of player you are, but I need to see the damages, and really I need to test the cooldown reduction on my ultimate. If I can have my ultimate up 100% of the time, then I can definitely make some changes in my spirit boons. One of them in particular being right now I have lucky hits, or nature skills can, off of a lucky hit, can reduce my cooldown on the ult. But if I don't need that, I can get more life basically on attacks. We'll do boss multiple. And my ult's already back, and as you see, yeah, it's still going. So that was huge with Flicker Step. Cast it again. Do a dash through a couple of them. Dash through a couple of them. Back again. Casting it again. So I think I can get rid of this. And we're not overpowering with earth skills, and we're not technically dealing lightning damage ourselves. So survivability might be good. I could always get crit chance or attack speed, but I like the extra life. And I don't even think I need my ultimate to last 25% longer. We're going to test it again. Dash through. Oh, wait. Hop the ult. Dash through. Hit some people. Dash through again. Hit some people. Yeah, so I already have my ult back, and my ult's still going. So as long as, you know, most of these vaults have plenty of enemies to dash through. So I think I'll be able to sustain permanent ultimate. It did look like my damage numbers went down, and that's because this other ring does have crit strike damage on it with crit chance. Let me just throw it on here and test. And another good thing when we're actually in the vaults and the dungeons, my Blood Howl is 13-second cooldown, but I believe as I'm killing people, I'm going to get that back. Yeah, for every person I kill, it reduces it a second. So yeah, I'm pretty much going to be spamming all of my buttons all the time. I kind of want to get a fighter joystick and just be able to palm face all of the buttons at once. I might need to change where my ultimate is actually located on my controller. Triangle is like the most awkward one to hit when you're doing all the other ones at the same time. I might swap my Cataclysm with my Hurricane. My Hurricane takes the longest to come back. But I still want to test this ring. Oh yeah, we got a better defaults. We'll throw this one on. Again, better DR, better aspect. Yeah, the one on the left is just better in everything except minus attack speed, barely. And that one we talked about at the beginning. Man, if I wasn't running Nature's Fury, that's at 21 now, right? Yeah. And it also gives me more healing from my Blood Howl because extra 3 ranks. The downside is just the stats on Mad Wolf's Glee. The movement speed, awesome. Damage reduction from poison, great. But having a damage roll on a chest armor, it's not good in my opinion. Damage reduction is hard to get. Going into Season 4, it's going to be even harder to get. Luckily, the Druid has so much built-in resistances, damage reduction. Like, there's a 15% damage reduction. Storm Strike gives you a 15% damage reduction. If you're running Werebear, there's another 9% damage reduction. There's definitely more. Oh yeah, 12% damage reduction from elites. So Druid is going to be okay as far as hard to find DR on gear next season. So if you're looking for a safe character, I think Druid's going to be safe. Barbarian's always safe because it scales with strength, but alright, I'm done in here. Do I need this? I do not. I like that. throw skill crit damage. And I need to get this as high as I can. Territorial is going to help out a lot. So, all right, next board. I think I should just go out this way. I'll come down and get some damage reduction. I don't think I really need the damage reduction yet. I will in the higher tiers, but I think we're all right for now. You just come up, go out here, grab a board here, and then make sure it goes out to the right. Depending on how many points we have, you come out here. And I may redo this whole Paragon board when I hit 100, so don't take it as the gospel yet. I am going to put up that. Put up Magnus Glee, Great Staff, Pain Gorges, Vault's Will, and this needs to go here. Try to keep this stuff organized. I got too many characters, so. As you can see, Barbie. There's my Sorcerer in my robe. My Necromancer. And Druid. And I have 2 Druids in season or softcore, 1 in hardcore. I'm gonna quickly run some Whisper events. Get some grim favors. One thing I've already noticed off the bat, I'm killing things without dashing through them, so I think I want to use both of these together. In the training dummies, it's misleading because they're always there. You're not killing them, so you can always dash through them. Feels like your ultimate's coming back, you know, but in actuality, it's not. Things are dying before I can dash through them. So having the lucky hit to also get my cooldown seems like this way. See, like I just dashed through all that, but there was nothing there to dash through. They were already dead, so. I greet you. I greet you. I'll pay for the next one, bud. So this is the attack speed without Moonrise active. If I throw this on, it's definitely noticeable. And I believe if I throw Bestial Rampage on, yeah, we become a crackhead. But I think there's a cap to attack speed. I think it's 100%. And I think when my Moonrise kicks in, I'm at 75%, so I don't really, like I said, I don't think I need At least I don't need all of the extra. Right now, this is way too much as far as I think what I need. And I really like Nature's Fury. This Bulwark can actually, yeah, it just proc a Cyclone armor for free. When I use Hurricane, that's when Boulder happens. That's when people hate Druids because it causes the enemy to go halfway across the screen. And the Druids just following them. But just so anybody out there watching this knows, it's not intentional. They're more than, unless they're running Boulder Cane, like specifically a Boulder build. Normally they're using their Hurricane and it's proccing a free Boulder, like that one just did. So, it's not always our fault. Alright, what do I need in... Oh, it went away. It always does that right when I come in. Saddest no in the game?
No.
No. And when he says sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No.
It's a very fun, relaxed build, though. Or playstyle. Because you can drop a lot of the stuff I have on my skill bar and still make this work. Like, I'm pretty positive I can just have my X and square and still be perfectly fine. This is how it was in Season 1 with the infinite Bulwark bombs when Bulwark was bugged. Not that it was bugged, it was scaling off enemies' health, not your health or strength. So you could just, the higher content you did, the better. The problem with this and not having as many skills is I'm literally not proccing my Pain Gorgers at all. So yeah, we won't run it that way. But it's possible. all of them. Ah, that other guy died. I was gonna hit the guy over here and watch all of them die, but he only got a 3-second window. Is that everything in this area? It is. We'll craft a higher dungeon or a vault. Test it in there a little. I want to run into Butcher or Malthus, son of Malthus. I gotta see if this build is going in the right direction. I think it is. I think we're okay with it not lasting that extra 6 seconds for now. Later that'll be important, so we'll have to rework stuff, but all the new stuff's down there. $59, $53, 80. Let's see if I have one that, okay, that means they're 30 up. Ooh, they deal more damage to barriers, but we'll try it. This is a good test to see if I can kill them before they kill me. A DPS check. I wonder since they... Yes, okay, that's going to be easy to get my ult back. The fact that it pulls them all in, and then I dash through them all before I kill them. Or they just die as soon as they hit me, whatever. That's also a thing. So good. I think I like this ring. I mean, I used it season 1 when it was a malignant heart, so I already knew it was good, but it was better being able to use it as a heart instead of its own ring. I wish they would just bring that back, having the hearts. I will sacrifice some resistances for an extra aspect. Hell, some characters you hit the cap anyways on resistances, like Sorcerer and Necro. because they scale with intelligence. I mean, they're always at cap when you're at endgame, so. Throw in armor, but the sorcerer is still squishy without his barriers. He gets one tap. I can have 14k, it doesn't matter. That barrier's gone, he's gone. He's getting better though. Look at that, we already got our ultimate back. When they're marked, I can just leave them, go to the next person, hit that person, he'll still get hit. See, like that guy just exploded. I'm still getting used to pain gorgers. That's not good. I'm without a barrier right there. Well, my Blood Surge Necro did 70 level higher enemies, so I'm gonna try it. It's probably gonna be a mistake, but let's see. I need them at 150. Okay. We'll do. Okay, they're at 142 here. Let's just do that. $140, keep it even, 60 up. If I get wrecked, we just drop 10 tiers. I would run into him. I mean, I wanted to in the last one, not this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, damage output. We still need Paragon points to do this. Like I said, my Blood Surge Necro could have done it though. Actually, he did do it. So. And 10 levels higher. I know I keep saying that, but man, that was my personal best. A level 70 taking on a tier 86. We're doing okay with these enemies. Fuck that butcher. Wait till I get stronger. I shall return. Oh. It seems like it's one of those situations. Just because I can doesn't mean I will. I'm not going to be farming this tier. thing I think I'm going to do, yeah, I already have a plan for it. When I get into actually farming tier 100s, I'm adding back in that aspect that gives Bulwark longer duration, and I'll just have to sacrifice a little damage, but at that point, I'll already have my Paragon Board complete, so my damage won't be an issue. So, having that permanent Bulwark is definitely just comfortable. You see, it's already gone. It gets deleted when they hit me. That's a higher discrepancy than a level 100 doing a tier 100, because that's only 54 levels up. Whereas we just did, well, we started at 80, so 60 levels up. Just getting rid of the slots that I already have uniques that I'm not getting rid of. I don't want to have to go there, come back, go there, come back. And I might need some of these aspects. I forget how good Flicker Step is. In conjunction with that range, and it just pulls them all in. And you dash through all of them, there's 10 seconds off. It does the second dash, that's another 10 seconds off. If they don't die. Crazy to think. I did say we'll think about it when we hit 80, but I doubt I'm going to keep it. And I like it. I could probably switch to this. Out in the open world, it wasn't as good to not have Calm Before the Storm, but I think in here, there's just too many enemies. I'm getting a max reset almost every time, as long as I position myself right. Territorial first. That's another aspect I thought about putting on Conceited, but it's just too low of a multiplier to replace anything I have. Let's see, that's 25, but this is 48. And then this is 120, so... I pretty much have that permanently, also. Yeah, so we're not going to use Conceited at all. I do miss that aspect. That's a fun aspect when you're leveling. If you level the Poison Creeper route. I used it with Pulverize in Season 1. It was amazing. Alright, next board. Ooh, Claw's a shape-shifting skill, so grab this, 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 and then go out. Physical damage, critical strike, no. Ooh, that's not bad either. But we got armor there. I'm gonna probably end up putting this board when I can get it finished here. Swap these boards around because I'm not even using these yet. And I need that extra bonus. Yeah, seems like a good board. I wanted to do that Champion's Demise. And I gotta run some Uber bosses to see how it's doing with them. I can probably do all 4 of them, 5 of them. I don't see the heal. Oh, it's only 3%. Yeah. I need to stack max life. What am I even looking for? A better chest piece? Nah, that's pretty good. Maybe a better, oh yeah, better amulet. So amulets, rings, maybe. That's about it. Random one, but all these are actually decent. Alright, we'll do attack speed. This is it. What? How are they already dead? It's my first time down this path. Unless my cataclysm was hitting them. Nah, that's impossible. It was way over here. Dang. I don't know. Maybe I pulled them all from inside there, that far away. Alright, we still got some boss work to do, but we're alright. That will come with electrocution. I'll be Well, yeah. It'll be from a lot. Oops.
Another time, then.
Oh, shit.
The good business and fortune to you.
Where's all my... Oh, yeah. I changed it to my Barb. That's so cool. Do I have living steel? I do. I like the skill cooldown on the right and the damage to close, but overall I think that one's not as good. The lucky hit will be the same. Yeah, that aspect though. We don't take that one. Hey, a 56. I currently have a 48, so we'll keep that until we find a better ring. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so out of all that, we got one aspect worth keeping. Just like a machine gun. Dang, it does yank them from pretty far away. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Swinging away with the artillery shrine. Stun locked when I'm in between my bulwarks. Stun lock instant death. Watch the that time. So, yeah, we go down in the 70s. Oh shit. In between bulwarks again. Fuck Mother's Embrace. I mean, even though they upped it, it's still, there's so many better options. got wrecked earlier. Uh-oh. I heard it. There he is. Does way too much damage to me. My armor is shit. Yep, my armor is not meant for that. 6,500, I'm way below where I should be. It's alright. Until we get our damage up, we run away from Butcher and we run away from Malphus in these higher tiers. Save that for the 60s. Yep, I need more bulwark, for sure. More armor would help. might want to attack next time. Dove right in there. Maybe I don't need to be pulling them in like that yet, because I'm not tanky. I'm pulling them into my own death. Just gotta remember to do it back. Well, guys, I'm gonna grab some dinner. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Catch y'all on the next one. Later.